reactions that are also coming in on what the Supreme Court has said. Congress has been responding also to the Supreme Court verdict on the RSS march. Let's quickly listen in.
We have respect for any judgment or any direction given by the Supreme Court, but unfortunately, whenever there is any rally, particularly in those states where opposition is ruling over the states, they create problems. That is the reason it is very difficult to allow them to hold any public rally, but if Supreme Court has allowed them, then we have respect for the direction of the Supreme Court.
Is with us right now to give us an perspective on exactly what has been said by the Supreme Court directly, because there was one particular line that was mentioned by the judges there of the Supreme Court that all SLPs dismissed. What does it mean for both sides there, Harish?
Yes, Amita, coming out, in fact, from the open courtroom, the bench delivered just one line that, in fact, all SLPs are dismissed, which in fact means that the Supreme Court has upheld the judgment of the division bench of the Madras High Court. And what did the Madras High Court say? Madras High Court said that the RSS shall give 3 dates. 3 convenient dates to the state government, out of which the state government has to pick one date and allow a peaceful route march. So, in a way, Supreme Court has upheld the Madras High Court judgment, rejecting all the arguments raised by the state government. Remember, the state government, represented by senior advocate Mukul Rohatgi, had raised several issues of security threat. In fact, Mukul Rohatgi had argued that after the PFI was banned in September 2022, there is a threat perception. The PFI has become belligerent, and there could be community clash in at least 5 out of the 6 districts through which the RSS proposed to hold its march. And also, we have given a intelligence report in this regard to the Madras High Court, but the Madras High Court had rejected that report. Remember, Mahesh Jethmalani, the senior advocate appearing for RSS, had vehemently argued that just because there is a threat perception, we cannot give away our fundamental rights of freedom of speech, expression and right to assemble, which even the Madras High Court had described as sacrosanct and inviolable rights enshrined in the Constitution. So, Supreme Court had weighed the arguments from both the sides. Remember, the single judge of the judge of the High Court had rejected the RSS plea and had said that all the route march, all the congregation should be within the closed confines, maybe inside an auditorium or.
So you've been getting us reactions from the lawyers as well, who have been talking about that it becomes, as far as maintaining the safety and security in the state, it becomes incumbent on the state government to provide the same if any route marches or rallies that are conducted. Let's listen into those reactions as well.
देखिए, मैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजमेंट का स्वागत करता हूं और आज तमिलनाडु की जो सरकार है, डीएमके की सरकार है, उसकी जो अपीजमेंट पॉलिटिक्स है, जिसके कारण वो इस तरीके का जो हमारा एक रूट मार्च था उसको मना कर रहा था आरएसएस का, उसको सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने नकार दिया है। आज अब भारत को भी समझना पड़ेगा, सभी नागरिकों को, कि टैक्स के पेयर के पैसे को कुछ पॉलिटिकल पार्टियां कैसे बर्बाद करती हैं। बड़े बड़े दिग्गज वकीलों को इस रूट मार्च को रोकने के लिए तमिलनाडु की सरकार ने करोड़ों रुपए खर्च किया है। जो करोड़ों रुपए खर्च किया तमिलनाडु की सरकार, वो डीएमके ने अपनी पार्टी के फंड से नहीं दिया वकीलों की फी, वो हमारे टैक्स के पैसे से आया है।
Well, Harish, talking about the current situation, as far as what is also being cited by the Apex Court, it had also dismissed a separate plea filed by the state government assailing the order of a single judge of the High Court, wherein it had allowed the processions to take place.
Yes, in fact, the Stalin government had come to the Supreme Court against the order of the division bench of the High Court, which had allowed the march, but with certain conditions. And the High Court had first said that first the RSS should give 3 dates to the government, out of which 1 date has to be chosen by the state government, and ensure giving all the protection security to the route march. The state should allow the RSS to hold its route march peacefully. And the Stalin government had come to the Supreme Court challenging that very order, saying that there could be a disturbance to peace and there could be law and order problem, because 5 out of the 6 districts through which the RSS proposed to carry out the route march is communally sensitive area, and there could be communal clashes. Especially there is a threat from the PFI, which had been recently banned. That
all right, to that effect, we'll be trying to get more reactions. As far as the DMK has also been reacting on the Supreme setback that has now come across to this ecosystem, as far as the processions being allowed without any fetters, is something that has now come across from the Supreme Court, saying that all of the SLPs now stand dismissed. Harish, thank you very much for the moment. You're watching Times Now.